Alright guys, so I finally went ahead and I checked out Jigsaw. I know it's kind of late, but I finally saw it, so here's my review. Jigsaw, I think, is the 8th installment in the Saw franchise, and we know how these movies work. They almost all have the same plot where, we have someone who, kidnaps all these people who done, mistakes and all that and puts them all in a room, of course, in a room full of traps, and they're supposed to do certain tasks in order to be set free or be, moved on to the next round with more traps. It's Jigsaw is just like any ordinary Saw movie. Now, I've only seen the first 4 Saw movies, including Jigsaw. I've seen 5 Saw movies. The first one I think is very good. The second one, it's alright. I don't think it's as good as people say it is. The third Saw movie, on the other hand, I think it's pretty damn good. And the fourth Saw movie, similar to Saw 2, I think it's just alright. So I haven't seen the 5th, the 6th, or the 7th one, but I did see Jigsaw, and I will say, Jigsaw is most definitely the second best movie in the franchise that I've seen. Of course, the best one, of course, still being the first Saw movie. Jigsaw, it's definitely not a perfect movie, but it's definitely a fun movie. I think it's the most fun I've had watching a Saw movie. Just the way this movie starts, it really gets you pumped up to watch this movie, especially if you watch the other movies. It really gets you pumped to watch this movie. It starts with the Lionsgate logo and all that, but instead of putting the music they put in the logo for Lionsgate, they play the theme song. What's a better way to start a Saw movie? Tell me. Now, the characters, they all have their silly, stupid reasons to why they're trapped in the first place. But one thing that really bothers me is the way that the characters were introduced in the movie. Of course, the movie starts off with a chase scene. It's about 2 to 3 minutes long. And then the characters are introduced, the characters that are going to have to go through these traps and all that. And after that scene, the very first scene is done, immediately just cuts to our characters already in the trap, and they're about to to play the game. And even for the characters that die in the first 15 to 20 minutes, we never really know much about them. There are about 2 characters in particular that we halfway through the movie we find out to why they're actually there. But the other characters that they barely gave any background to, that just got killed off almost instantly, I just, of course, didn't even care for their characters at all. This movie also kind of adds a stupid plot line with one of the nurses kind of helping out with the surgeries of the people who died through these traps. I just found the storyline to be quite stupid, and they just try to add it into the movie to kind of try to pull off more suspense into the movie, but just in my opinion, it just didn't quite work exactly as they probably thought it was gonna work. In the Saw movies, we always have the FBI involved with the cases of these people dying from these traps, and that's, of course, that's in this movie. But aside from that storyline, they decided to throw in that stupid, pointless storyline, which I could see why they attempted to do it, but I just found no point except for them trying to kind of make it more suspenseful, which it really wasn't all that suspenseful, honestly. Of, the stupid storyline about the nurse somehow being connected with this whole Jigsaw thing. The traps in this movie are so damn intense. They're so much fun to watch. I cringed so much. Of course, cringed in the best way possible, but I cringed so much watching this movie because, characters are losing limbs and all that. What's not to cringe about that? This movie doesn't hold back on the violence because this movie is so damn graphic when it comes to the traps and scenes like that. I'm gonna be completely honest, the twist in this movie I did not see coming at all. While the twist was really good, I had so many questions that weren't answered when everything was being explained. Overall, Jigsaw, I had a really fun time with this movie. Despite all the problems I had with this movie, I still thought that it was actually a pretty good movie. Again, I haven't seen the last few Saw movies, which I heard that are absolutely terrible. But from what I've heard, Jigsaw is the return of the Saw movies, the good Saw movies. Now, I do not see this franchise slowing down at all because the ending of this movie sets up another movie, so who knows when these movies will actually end. But, I think that this is a movie that I could watch on a matinee or on a discount day, and I'm going to give Jigsaw a B. Anyways, if you guys seen this movie, what did you guys think about it? Tell me in the comment section down below. As always, thanks so much for watching. Sorry for the late review. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.